What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Senua Saga Hellblade 2. I'm not going to say worst game of 2024, because Dragon Age Veilguard exists, but, looking at you, Time Magazine, saying that game was the best.
Then you can destroy him.
Freaks. But, I will say this game is my most disappointing of 2024, but... I feel like there was potential, but then they took all that potential, they took what made the first game good, and decided to go, fuck you. I will give them this, they do have some cool visual things, like turning that corner, boom, there's the giant there, that was kind of cool. Let me say this, when I was doing the video before this one, the Stalker 2 video, I noticed that I said there's a delay or something between my mic and what in the game, but I don't know. There's some sort of offset, like my
They deserve more than this. How has she kept?
Because I guess it's not a delay, because then what I'm saying would be after when it appears on screen. I just went cross-eyed a little bit. Essentially, there's something weird going on where with what I'm seeing, when I watch it back and, look at the audio file, things aren't lining up 100%. So if there's anything weird that I say that, wait, that doesn't line up with what's on screen, that's why. I don't know what it was. I think it might have just been last video, but in the event, it's this one too.
And Grettir's nature
there you go.
Led to blood feud and exile. So what is truly our prison, Senua? Is our path ordained, and we powerless to change it? Or do we blame uncertain powers for what we ourselves ordain?
Okay, what? I need to listen to that. I need to listen to that again. But to me, that just sounded like a lot of big words to really not say anything.
They don't deserve to suffer like this. You can help them. You can. You know what to do now. Only you can do it. Find Astrid. She can do it. You can. They need you. Come. You have to ask her. There's more.
What were you searching for?
The truth. The truth.
Are we going to have a conversation about how she left us, when shit hit the fan? Like, am I remembering that correct? Didn't she bail on us?
There. That's it.
You told me that someone betrayed him. Who? Who was it?
She has to tell us. She will.
Why?
I need to know his name.
What does it matter?
The truth. It is how we will save our
I
people.
need to understand him. Please.
Why do you say it like that? Writers. Why? Why have her say it like that? Just tell her, I need to know the giant's name so I can kill the giant. Boom. There you go. That's all you need. Instead, I need to understand him. Oh, because this game is just like fucking The Last of Us Part 2, where it's all about, it's about violence and she's on revenge. If the first game was about love, this game's about hate. And then you're trying to turn your main character into a softie. I hate it. Oh, that's the hate. It's me hating the...
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
Just like yours. Remember. You had a home once.
And then a man came. And we took him in. We made him one of us.
That man.
We trusted him.
What was his name?
And he betrayed me. He betrayed my father.
There is more to this than she is saying.
So I cast him out. I haven't seen him since. His name was Saga.
The truth. There it is. Now we know the truth. Now you know. You can use it. You can trust her. Tell her.
I'm sorry. Saigir. He is your giant.
What will she do? Will she believe us?
I saw it.
She has to.
How?
You have to trust me. It was the same with Ingun. I saw her. I learned her name.
Something's coming.
They've never attacked the settlement because of you.
I'm with you.
You brought them here.
Oh, okay. When she said they've never attacked the settlement before, the fucking axe flies in. But, you know, he's like, they've never attacked the settlement before. The because of you, I thought she said that. No, it's the voices in her head that said that. Okay. Some of the choreography during this fight is really funny. But I'll give the devs some credit. I think in like these like larger group scale fights, they do a really great job of kind of presenting a lot of chaos that that something like this would happen or would have. Yeah, this is, I'm just gonna get BTFO'd because I forgot how to play the game. You know, like I was saying earlier, the devs didn't say this game is about hate or anything like that. But no, I remember Druckmann talking about The Last of Us Part 2, where The Last of Us game was about love. The second game was about hate, which, okay, I don't dislike that concept. I'm actually fairly on board with that concept. My problem with it was the fact that the game, you know, you can say this is what the game's about, but when you actually play it and look at the story, you go, well, that's not what we saw. You know, we didn't see the game being about hate. Like, yes, Ellie goes on this revenge mission. She loses in the end, but she also loses because you have us stop playing as her halfway through the game, which was bonk. Which was still an odd decision, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't hate the decision. Just like I hear people making fun of, I'll always say it, oh, well, they just killed Joel. I didn't hate that decision. I actually thought they did well. They had some really good setup with that moment. I think that they left it, you know, knowing what I know now of finishing the game, oh god, they left some very important scenes out to the very end that they should have either not included or put at the beginning of the game. Whatever. Again, there's just so many problems with that game's narrative. But one of the big ones was, so Ellie's on this path for revenge, which I was all for. I mean, and you know, and we see her going through and killing all the members of the Wolves. But then we have this whole thing with Dina, and I understand what they were trying to give us. They were trying to show us is your revenge worth losing? Just runs in front of her. You know, is your revenge worth losing your girlfriend? Is it worth losing, what, is it worth losing your girlfriend? She didn't even try to save her. You know, is it worth losing your girlfriend? Is it worth, Joel's brother? Oh, I can't remember his name. Either way, is it worth him dying? Is it worth, you know, just all of these, you know, all these people that you cared about? You know, is it worth losing them to your revenge? And then at the very end of the game, she even loses and has a chance to stay back with Dina and all that, and then makes her decision to go after her revenge. Okay, cool. I actually like that. I'm fine with that. If you want to actually have a very kind of, is nihilistic the right word? But if you want to kind of have a dark story, you know, kind of being about choosing that path and seeing that, yes, you can choose that path, but there are consequences that go along with it. I'm fine with that. But then they have her go through the whole ending of that game to then fistfight Abby at the very end after she's been weakened and everything, and then do the whole, no, I forgive you. Well, what the fuck was the point of all this then? Like, just the way they ended that game, man. Oh, just letting Abby go. Like, why? Why let her go? It's you didn't leave your character changing that way. You just essentially had her. You essentially had her go. Just decide, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you. Like, you know, she decided to be good, quote unquote, off the flip of a coin. You know, we didn't see why she actually would have forgiven Abby in the end. Yeah, I think it would have made way more sense that, again, because the whole thing was kind of about the circle of violence and how you have to break the circle and everything like that. Yeah, I get that's the point, and I think that's the point they're trying to make in this game. We'll see later on in this video. But, you know, you have... But the way you would have done it with the way that they were leading the game to was Ellie would have killed Abby, and then you know, would have led to the kid that, you know, that Abby was hanging out with at the end of the game, saying that they're going to find Ellie and kill her. Because, again, Joel killed Joel killed all the scientists and everything that led to Abby wanting revenge, which led to Ellie wanting revenge, and then Ellie kills Abby at the end, and that's where it kind of ends on the downer ending of the little girl or guy, I don't know, the kid that Abby was with, saying that she's going to kill Ellie. See, that's the point of the game. It's the cycle of violence that everything has led into. And we see it. I feel like she kind of used that guy as, well, no, I guess he rushed in front of her. I was like, why did Senua use that guy like a shield? Nah, I guess the guy ran in front of Senua and... God damn it. Okay, that was kind of cool. But yeah, I know I'm talking so much about The Last of Us Part 2, but again, it's like I said, I think this game is leading to a very similar ending message, quote unquote.
Enjoy this. Enjoy killing. Body strong as rocks, you have to hit harder. They eat what they kill. Don't let them kill you.
I really like these axe guys.
You are faster. Strong. They enjoy killing.
I was about to go in and hit him with the with strong strikes, but I love it when he just charges at you with a shield. I gotta say, I like that moment where she handed him the axe and, you know, was trying to rally the fight. It's pretty dope.
Bring it to everyone you meet. Blood. Death follows you. It's too late for her. In front of your eyes. death. Watch it. More innocents dying in your arms. Look into her eyes. How could you? See what you have done. You think you can run from your past? You can't. Your past always follows you. It's there. Right behind you.
I
Right
really
behind you.
hate the voices in this game.
Can you feel it?
I'm really getting tired of them.
Always coming.
I didn't notice that.
The death,
Yes.
The shadow guy.
all the suffering.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with him. But
brought this on them.
the voices in her head, again, the whole, oh, you're a seer, Senua. You're a wizard, Harry.
All because of you.
I think is still really dumb. But the voices in the first game kind of made sense, again, given the fact that, you know, I thought it was supposed to be mental health, you know, that she's allegedly schizophrenic,
How will you live with
you
yourself?
know, living in these, you know, in these times. So again, we're letting the whole game actually be
Let it wear you down.
one whole
Feel it,
delusion actually makes a lot of sense, and that the voices that we're hearing are very introspective and kind of almost reflections of our own conscience. But they don't make a lot of sense in this game. In this game, they're kind of just assholes, and I just don't get it. I just don't care.
Blood on your hands.
Wah.
Haunting you forever.
I will leave.
Yes, leave. They don't need you here. Coward.
I will take it away.
Oh, Senua.
I will protect them.
It's too late.
You can't protect anyone. Your father was always right. Your rot, your darkness. Die with them. Taking over everyone. Alone. Unloved. Unwanted.
Senua! Are you hurt?
You don't deserve her help. Don't show her.
You know, if you want to do this whole thing of, you know, she feels it's her fault that the Draugr attacked and this, that, and the other thing.
We need a plan.
You need what's her face to get into Senua's
Why does she believe in you?
face about
Nothing. You don't know.
they attacked because of you, not her internal monologue essentially saying you're at fault.
Think. Nothing to think.
Are you sure?
Like I said, the voices just don't really have a connection to the plot at large in this game, like what they did in the first one.
Nothing.
I think what they did in the first game
Take her.
was a much more clever approach to this. In this game, it's just, well, we did it in the first one, so we got to keep doing it.
That depends on the plan.
Go with her. She is too kind. She's brought them here, the hungry ones. She made them fight, the ones who died. But there's only one way to atone. Go forward. Go on. Steel yourself for what's to come.
I know his name. I can draw him into the sun.
The sun never shines where Shelvarisn walks. He brings the clouds with him.
There's a way to part the clouds. We must perform a ritual to honor the sun, and draw a soul from wherever she's fled, and beg her help.
Vagrima,
Yeah,
find the site for the ritual. We will go to the cave and wake the giant with fire. Then lure him there.
He may look slow, but he moves fast. Our people will slow him down.
Then I will speak his name and hold him fast. And bring him into the light.
yeah.
Varric, this way. Joy.
Come this way. Passið ykkur. Death is coming. You know what you have to do. Can you smell their fear? He's here. Death.
No, but I bet this is a very damp cave with rotting bodies. I bet it smells like something.
What makes you think he stayed out? Senua.
Get ready.
Okay, would this wake anyone up? Like, that would... Like, I feel like that would have woken you up a lot faster than... It was like, huh? Somebody threw an oil jar at you. Someone throws an oil jar at you, and you just wake up with the effect of, essentially... You know, somebody's like, hey, are you up? Oh, god damn it. That was funny when I recorded this, and it's still funny. Alright, that was a nice, nice break I took. Went out, ate dinner. God damn it, though. That guy on fire, that was so fucking funny. Yeah, I wasn't sure in that moment. Like, do I have control? Do I not have control? What's going on? You know, or it's like, well, what button do I press? Do I press the attack button? Do I, you know, I'm like, oh, do I have to die? Like, what's going on here? Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to mix the mix cinematics and gameplay, which a lot of games are trying to do. I mean, I think the first one that I really remember trying to do that without like a load screen was like GTA 5. But it was always very clear when you went from cutscene to in-game play. In this game, they don't play with the aspect ratio. They don't really give you anything until, you know, it's just suddenly you're just not moving. Like, oh, I'm in control. And of course it happens, you know, when I'm trying to scratch my eye or something like that.
Attack now!
need to get to the Eye of the Storm. Find him.
I'm still not sure how I feel about these giant fights, because on the one hand, visually, really cool. They have some fun little gimmicks, but I mean, they're basically just traversal kind of mini games. It kind of goes to what I was saying earlier, you know, like the marketing for this game was like Senua, she's going across the sea, she's gonna fight these raiders, and you know, it's gonna be Vikings and violence and all this stuff, but then it keeps almost trying to. It feels like the game is trying to push her away from violence. That it's the modern. It's that annoying ass modern viewpoint of, oh, there's two sides to every conflict, and that essentially it's everything is. I'm trying to think of the phrase. It screams of moral relativism, and it frustrates the hell out of me. Oh, and here I figure out what I need to do with these things. I'm like, do I stand in front of them, or... I think the first time that I got there, I actually got it right, and I just didn't notice. So I'm like, okay, can I make it to that one, or no? Okay. So what exactly do you do on these things? What am I missing? And it's you run, you hit A, or hold A, and you... hold on to the rock. So again, it fits its the theme of this giants and everything. It'll be kind of salt and water and all this, you know, Viking stuff. But no, finishing my thought from earlier though, I really do feel like the moment, what I was saying there though, it almost feels like, you know, what you were showing us in all the trailers and all the promo material for this game was it was trying to, you know, show us, oh no, Senua is going to be angrier, she's going to be this, that, the other thing. But it seems like it's almost trying to pull her into this more peaceful, like you can settle issues with peace and don't fall into your dark emotions and everything. And like I said, that moral relativism of, well, everyone's just trying to defend themselves. You know, it's like with Rings of Power, when they started showing the orcs with families. It's like, no, you don't do that in Tolkien. What is wrong with you? The orcs are just generic evil. Granted, it kind of goes against the... Listen to anybody analyze Tolkien, it's kind of interesting, you know, because the man hates allegory and everything, but I mean, he has created this world of good and evil, of pure good and pure evil. You know, he was I believe he was a Catholic. So, you know, it's this world of good and evil that sort of represents what he saw in World War I. You know, so it's kind of, even though he doesn't like allegory, there's allegory to be made in his work, even though he has that Christian view of, you know, anyone can be redeemed, because, you know, that's heavily, like I said, a Christian view. You kind of then have an enemy in the orcs that are almost just pure evil. You know, it's kind of an interesting thing that you kind of have to understand for a writing, you know, from a writing perspective. But what Rings of Power did with the orcs was just stupid. Showing the little orc families, and oh, it was so dumb. And that whole freaking show was awful, but beside the point. I mean, I'm surprised they were able to find a way to make that second season even worse. Bam! I just can't. You gotta watch the shadows on the ground. It took me a little bit to figure that out. Like, I'm looking up in the air, like, can I see a pattern? Is it obvious when they're gonna come at me? But eventually I notice, oh no, you see the shadows on the ground where they're about to hit. But yeah, man, it really kind of frustrates me when, you know, when everything's kind of doing this. Oh, well, there's two sides of an argument. Like, I understand that. I'm 30. Granted, I understand. Oh, well, video games aren't just for you. They're for everyone who... Well, okay, first off, I hate that viewpoint that video games are for everyone. Yes, everyone can get something out of a video game. I'm not saying... But, you know, it's the whole... like me, I'm not a Dark Souls fan. I'm not a fan of Souls-like games. Acting like, well, there's... well, Dark Souls now has to... The people who are like, oh, well, Dark Souls then has to change to fit my preferences. I'm like, there are things Dark Souls could do to fit my preferences more. I think Sekiro did that a little bit more, made it a little bit more narrative, but that's beside the point. Essentially, what I'm saying is, no, FromSoft should not completely change their business model, kill all the fans that they love, or that they currently have, to fit me and bring in this new audience. It's again, I'm getting into my problems with the industry as a whole, but again, I guess this problem with what I feel like the story is trying to do, almost it is indicative of what is going on in the industry as a whole and what's wrong with it.
Saga.
Every monster was once a
He was lost.
And you found him.
You brought him here. Home. Now he can rest.
Rest now, Saga.
Poor Senua.
It's too much.
Too much for her.
All the grief.
All the death, the others.
Their pain.
It's too much.
She can't do it.
Not alone.
But she isn't alone.
Is she?
Another haunted spirit given peace. Another victim of the ravaged land now rests. A promise kept. But the lives lost in calming the storm, they cut deep.
It weakens you. Each death. Does it hurt you?
She doesn't
Can you
trust.
keep going?
She is so hurt, so
Yes.
broken. She needs to see.
The biggest fight is ahead.
Always.
The giant of Borgavarki is strong.
We are
But I believe in you.
Together.
I want the bloodshed to end.
I hate you.
Are you ready?
I hate you so much.
Sacrifices.
And she will
Yes.
fulfill her.
What have you done on this journey to go from Viking Raider to... I mean, they've hinted at it, and I get it. This is the problem, though. If you wanted to focus so much on Senua, don't have him going through this this journey of going from bloodthirst, or have her have more scenes with him and change him. This is the problem. You're trying to make Senua have this introspective journey to release her hate and forgive and fight with peace and love and all the stupid commie hippie bullshit.
She has to find the light within.
But instead,
Hang it in the sky to guide the others.
oh my god, my brain hurts. Like, that pisses me the hell off, because again, you just... It's I get it. You want to go, you want to end up at C, and you're at A, but you can't skip B. You have to show how A becomes C. You can't just... Stop it!
Is it like?
I kept trying to end the video, but he's...
It is cheerless. In winter.
But I keep trying to... They have to talk.
People are fed and housed and safe.
Safe.
She knows why they're safe.
Safe because of the blood.
What were you going to do when you reached it?
It's gonna burn it
Before you
down.
knew about the giants.
Well, what the fuck did the giants have to...
Father?
I came here to
This
stop
is
him
why I
taking
came
my
here.
people as slaves.
What, but...
I think I could have killed him.
Well, time out.
What good would it do?
I wonder now. Would killing him have changed it?
Yes!
The darkness runs deeper.
No!
The Björk fear the giants.
Yeah,
And you'll do anything to be safe.
but that
from
doesn't
us.
change...
They would keep.
Oh my god!
If I had killed your father, would someone else have taken his place and kept the blood flowing?
Oh my fucking god.
We couldn't see any way to be
We needed to
different.
show him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Show him
god.
how to fight the giants.
But now,
It's different. It's different. No, she can't trust him. Don't
Yeah.
trust him.
That irritated the shit out of me in the moment when I was playing this. Holy shit, now sitting here, oh my god. They did go full moral relativism. Oh, well, what they did, just killing your father, no, that wouldn't do anything. It's the giants that are at fault. They were only taking my people, enslaving them and massacring them. But it's fine because there's the giants. That's why they were doing it. They were doing it to be safe of the giants. That doesn't stop the fact that he's fucking doing it. That doesn't make his actions okay. And that's what they're trying to make it. Oh my god. Oh my god. That really frustrates the shit out of me. I can't believe that is what they're doing with this. Oh my god. But seriously, I mean, they are going full-blown moral relativism here. Just because he did something. I'm sorry. I am baffled that they went that mask off. I'm just going to keep repeating myself if I keep trying to go over it. Oh my god. And maybe it's not fully moral relativism. Maybe someone's going to tell me, no, there's a different term that fits it. But either way, it's fucked. Oh, just killing him wouldn't have stopped. I'm like, yes, it's the cycle of violence. Killing one person leads to them killing another person, which leads them, yada, 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 yada. And I'm fine with that story. I'm yada-yadding my way through it, but I actually like that story. That story can work. But holy shit, you're actually trying to forgive his father for killing your people. While at the same time trying to say that it's the giants. Oh my god, my brain hurts. Holy shit. I mean, I almost feel like it would have been better if you tried to do the whole, well, both sides of the war did terrible things, instead of this. I mean, that other one's played out, but at least is somewhat real and introspective. This is just a fourth grader's look into philosophy. It's okay you do bad things because of situations? Oh my god, that's... holy hell. I've literally argued with people who say that about crime. Oh, they just do it because they're poor and can't do anything else. What? Oh my god. I think I am going to stroke out here if I don't close. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Social media in the description, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you all in the next one. I've got to go open up the liquor. Till next time, guys. I'm out.